Yo, good morning. It's your boy Mike Nice the Barber. We are out here once again with the morning check-in. Tapping in. That's how we check in. That's how the brothers say we check in. That's how we tap in. We out here once again. Um, it's a brand new day. If you're not checking it out right now, you see it a little bit later, right? If you're not seeing it right now, you see it a little bit later, Jeff. Just say yo, type yo in the comment box. Just to let me know that you tapped in. It's another great day. So share it, like it, leave some hearts, show some love, the whole 9 yards. And that's what's up, man. Let people know that we are out here giving the an open forum for everybody to talk about whatever they want. Everything they want. Anything is we talking about what's going on in our community that we built, that we're building actually. And it doesn't matter who you are, race, creed, though, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We out here and this is what's going on. I got you 1 second, L. I just got a few things I want to talk about before we get into it. Hope everybody having a great day and doing their thing. We're gonna keep going and moving forward. Yesterday I had a day where like my last 2 days were really, really productive, I should say, with my rental property. And I've been going on with this property for a long time, y'all. And I've been too long. It's been really too long that I've been moving on with it because it's me alone, right? And sometimes when you by yourself, it's hard to move forward with everything that you want to get done. It's kind of tough. So I decided that I got to step up more. You know what I'm saying? I got to sacrifice. So today we're gonna be talking about sacrifice and stuff like that. How you gonna get ahead. But I just wanted to tell my side of sacrificing and what it means moving forward in life. And sometimes you gotta let some things go to move forward, uh, whether it be people, whether it be vices, and whether it be whatever the case is. You gotta let some things go and sacrifice or take it easy on some things, in order for you to keep going, right? Yo, type yo in the comment box, man. Let me know you tapped in. Let me know you tapped in. So, that's what we got going on. It's all about sacrifice and moving forward if you want to move forward. That's it. It's simple. It's simple to me. It makes sense to me. We got to do some things differently if we want to make some progress in life. So write your stuff down, whatever dreams and whatever you want to be brought to reality. You got to write it down so you can see it and manifest that stuff. Always have encouraging words in the morning, inspiring words for people that, don't have it, because we are in a dark place, right now. A lot of people, I'm saying we, because I'm gonna just make myself part of the we, right? We are in a dark place at times when it comes to what's going on in the world, social media, um, everyday life. It seems like Groundhog Day for everybody, doing the same thing over and over and over and not getting anywhere. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna working for me. So I know it ain't working for you. We got we got so much life to live. But at the same time, life is short. And I realized that the other day that life is really short. Like we all know it, but really you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to that stuff because it's gonna flash right before your eyes, and you're not gonna be able to have nothing. So stop that frown and turn that smile on. Man. That's what we got to do. My arms are sore. I tell you that. I was John Henry. Had that sledgehammer the other day, and I did a lot. I did a lot on my own with this property. Because sometimes it's hard to get help, especially if you're trying to get your homeboys to help you, man. That's kind of hard. Good morning, Rachel or Raquel. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one it is. Millionaire Barber, what's up? Um, yeah, it's tough, man, but we got to keep going. Just keep pushing. Write your stuff down. Don't forget. Write that stuff down. Whatever you want to achieve. Good morning, yo. Whatever you want to achieve, man, you can do it. I'm telling you, it can be done. That doesn't mean you're gonna be the millionaire barber though, either, right? That doesn't mean you're gonna be that, but that means you'll be happy with doing what you want to do, and with the help of all of us, because it's not just TikTok, right? But it's Facebook, it's Instagram. I'm building a community of people. We are building it together, where we can really we can achieve all our dreams with the help of each other. See, that's what it is, and not just me. I mean, I might be like the what you call it, the guy in the top hat. I might be that guy, the ring leader, to get everybody together. But other people are gonna get involved and do things that um, they'll do things to help you out, which whatever direction you want to go. Because we all know somebody. It's 6 degrees of separation, but I believe it's 2 or 3 degrees now because of all the people that I've met. Good morning. They know somebody within 2 people. I feel like that through the whole world. We know somebody within 2 or 3 people, and we can make it. We're gonna make it. We can make it happen. So we gotta lean on each other. Nobody does this by themselves. So it's all about sacrificing, man. We have to sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice time and energy. Because yesterday, when I got to post a video about all the stuff that I had going on. Man. That was a lot. And the brothers came in. They came a little later, but I pretty much had it done everything. It was so much. But even the fact that you got people that will even put forth the effort to help, that means a lot. And those are the people that you can count on. That's what's up. See what my man L got going on. The live experience, lived experience podcast. See what these brothers have going on. If they still around, I don't know. Yo, good morning. What's going on? What's happening? What's the word?
On the way to go see those peoples, man.
Yo, a word?
Yeah.
What's up, man? You with a real love?
Yeah.
Real love.
Good morning.
Good morning. Look at that smile. See, L, you gotta practice. You gotta show your teeth, man. You never show your teeth, yo. That ain't your thing.
It's crazy that you say that, because growing up, my grandmother used to always say, "Be careful of a woman who always show her teeth." And I be getting on her like, "Damn, you know exactly how many teeth got in your mouth."
It's magnetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, I had some epiphanies yesterday, man. Like I work hard already. I work hard, but I realized I gotta work even harder. You know what I'm saying? And I had to say, yo, I be talking to myself. I'm like, yo, you gotta do some more sacrificing, Mike. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get this crib done, yo. It's gonna take a lot. But John Henry had work. I was working yesterday, man. That was a lot. Man. Shit was a lot, but it's all good, man. We working. People got sacrificing their relationship. Y'all got that thing going on. Y'all got a lot of sacrificing to do with each other, man. It's a lot. Fight, arguing over stuff, and then be mad, walking around. You know what I'm saying? See who won. Yo, I won.
By myself.
Right. And it'd be for everybody got a lot of pride, man, in our relationships. We got pride, and then how do y'all make up? Like if you're mad, right? Do you get like a plate of food? Yo, push a plate of food in front of you, like yo, I made you some food. But yo,
it's get me even more upset. So most time I'm already in serious mode, but want to continue playing and laughing and joking and all that. It's hard to maintain an attitude when everything's funny.
Right. Yo, it ain't that serious, man. Come on, snap out of it. Yo, I had to do that a lot.
Yes, that's me, Mike. I'm like, life is too short. All right, we talked about it. Enough is enough. All right, that's it.
But you know what? You know what I gotta say to that. Sometimes, like for me, it's hard for me to get over. It's like it take me a minute to get over it. Right? I could still be like in my mood for a little while. I'll be like, nah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to get over it yet. Now give me a minute. You know what I'm saying?
And that's understandable because we both have, depending on what the situation is, we both have our times where it's like, nah, this ain't going over in 5-10 minutes.
Right, 100%.
So we are both understanding of each other in terms of that because we know what it is.
Yeah. Now that's good. I'm glad y'all are on together.
Yeah.
She don't know how to respect my space.
I think I could kind of tell that too, yo.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Jeffrey's home.
You just like chilling.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
let me collect my thoughts.
I don't want to talk.
Right. I just want to collect my thoughts. So my brother used to do that to me, like when we was kids, and he used to always like bother me, get on my nerves and stuff. And I'm like, yo, give me a minute after we had a fight. Like, give me a minute. Because you wanna joke around and play. And I don't want to play right now. I'm still in that mood. But sometimes I needed to lighten up, man. I had to learn that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, for me, it's like a light switch. I've been like that all my life. Like I could be happy 1 minute, mad as a motherfucker the next.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But you always in serious mode, anyways, man.
Life is serious, man. I see, this is what I go. So I am the way that I am. I'm a result of all the things that I've been doing in my life, right? And I'm more serious now than I was, because I value my time.
Time is precious.
Like, it's the one quantity that we are all inherited at birth. It's non-renewable, and once it's gone, you can never get it back.
Can't get it back.
And being in the place that I was, a lot of this dude here. You realize. So I'm gonna share something with you. In a few months, God willing, it'll be February. When I get my 3YD, my 3-year discharge off of parole, it'll be the first time in my life since I was like 15 years old that I won't be under some type of New York State supervision. I'm 47 right now. When that happens, I'll be 48. So, talking about 33, don't care when you put your hand over the camera. You're talking about 33 years of not being in full control of your life, your decisions, what you can and can't do, where you can and can't go, because you always teeted to a system of oppression, really. Some of it was of my own doing. Some of it wasn't. I've been arrested a number of times for things that I didn't do. But regardless of that, I'm still pushing forward. I'm still here, right? And nothing or no one is going to stop me from accomplishing things that I'm going to accomplish. Sometimes sacrifice is hard for some people.
It is.
Because of a needed selfishness. Sometimes you have to be selfish. Sometimes you sacrifice is too much of giving, and I understand it. Like I it's hard.
Don't people want to change? with sacrifice, you start changing. Things start changing.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's with sacrifice comes a sense of selflessness, right? Literally 100% doing something for someone else without any personal benefit or gain. It's just giving of yourself.
But you sacrifice things for yourself though too, not just for other people.
Absolutely, as everyone should.
Virtual Escape, that's my man. We out here. We connected to a lot of people, man, through each other. You too, Real Love, you too. Like through you too, we connected to a lot of people. People don't understand that. They don't really know. They don't know how important it is. Like we're building a community. Like I'm serious when I say that. We are building a community of people.
So real quick shameless plug. My man Lawrence Bartley is going to be interviewing G-Dep for Inside Story.
Oh shit! What's the link?
So I have to find out because the show was on Vice News. Something went on with that. I don't think it's no longer on Vice News. I don't know if he has another network that the show is on. But I'll hit him when we finish with this. But I'll find out what platform is going to be on.
He was locked up with him.
No, he
How you get that exclusive? So
the crazy thing, my lawyer that helped me come home was also his lawyer, and so they hooked up originally through him, Steve Zeidman. Shout out to Steve Zeidman. He's definitely for the people. He's definitely for for prison reform, and he know how to just to speak on just who he is in New York. As far as the criminal justice system, when Governor Cuomo came up with the commission of community and like reentry, the whole clemency and all that, when they revamped that, they consulted him on what they wanted to do. Yeah. He actually told them, like when I came home, we had a conversation, and he told me, like, Ron, I told him that wasn't gonna work, and it didn't work. But he's gotten a lot of people out through actual innocence, through clemency. He's definitely one who sacrificed a lot of himself, his family time, and all that. He travels the country, he travels the world, advocating for men and women behind the wall. So, see that sacrifice? It always comes up, man. Yeah, sacrifice always comes up, and I had to pay attention to that yesterday. I really had to pay attention to that, y'all. If you want some things out of life, you gotta do some sacrificing. And like you said, there's some selfishness to that, because you're doing things for other people. We do it all the time. Mm-hmm. Like I sacrifice my mornings, time that I could be at my rental property to do this, even though I want to do it. But I got a message that said, "Yo, Mike, you don't understand how important it is in the morning when I get up and I see you doing this with everybody. It makes a big, it helps make my day, because obviously they're going through something and people need inspiration and encouragement, and they need to feel like they're a part of something, or the same type of minds. People think alike, and people going through what you're going through, so they need to know that. So it's all good with me."
It truly is, and it's I said it before. In terms of the topics, it's well-rounded topics that everyone has an impact on. Like it has an impact on everyone, right? And we're able to, from a woman's perspective, from a male's perspective, it's just a lot of information. And there's some days you guys get on here and talk about certain things, and I'm like, oh my God, I thought about that, or oh my God, I felt this way, because we're all going through so many things, and. Right. I know as females, it's like, oh, well, that platform is not for me. But I get something out of it every single day. And that's why I committed to doing it, as I travel to work, it gives me something. Every day I take something away from me to start my day, and it's always positive.
Yeah, that's the goal. Something positive, something to think about. Grief on grief, checking in. It's good, man. It's I gotta say it's a good habit to have. Even if it's not every day, to get some days, it's a good habit to have. Like something to get up to and get something on your mind and take your mind off of other things or help you deal with things that you've been thinking about and going through. Yo, good morning.
Yeah, and just to hear different perspectives is big.
Yeah.
It's huge. And even for LaRon and I, like there's certain days that there's topics on here, and later on we'll talk about it and we'll have our little recap.
Yeah.
That maybe we went through or something that we discussed previously, and it'll just bring it to light in terms of hearing a different perspective.
Yeah. Sometimes, and you know what? Sometimes we be wrong, and we gotta say, you know what? We gotta admit it. Like, I was wrong about that, or I still feel strongly about whatever it is I felt, but maybe I was a little off. How can we go with that? Kat said it's helping that Chinese guy out doing his hard times. It's funny. When you read people's texts and you can hear their voice, like I could hear Kat's voice saying that, man. So yeah,
he actually hit me. His trial was delayed, but is getting ready to start back. He sent me the information for it, I believe. He start back Monday, so I was going to reach out to him and ask him if he wanted to share that, publicly for people who wanted to come and support him, because I think that when you have someone who was in law enforcement and that stood up and was a whistleblower for cops doing the wrong thing and setting people up and destroying people, individuals, families, and communities' lives, I think that we need to support them and show them, because that would inspire other men and women that's in law enforcement to know that, look, you will have the support of the community in which you once served, and you wanted to do the right thing, but you were surrounded by some individuals who wanted to do the wrong thing, and you just wasn't focused on what was going on in the community. You was focused on what was going on in the department as well, and supporting the men and women who have the courage to do that and stand up and say, look, this is going on and this is wrong.
He see that as clothes and he's still trying to drive.
Yeah. So I definitely, hopefully I have a day or two I can get away where I can go and show support for the brother.
How long you think this trial gonna last?
I don't know. I'm hoping it gets. So I think that what will help him not be railroaded is publicity. Exposure, because that's one thing that no matter what any branch of law enforcement, they're afraid of, because once they can no longer do under the cloak of silence and without any oversight, they can do pretty much whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
But when they in the public eye and it's under scrutiny and people are watching and aware of what's going on, then things turn out a whole lot different. Like you see that with like officers now being arrested and held accountable for shooting unarmed people. Before that was unheard of. It was swept under the rug. Now, because of the cameras and the videos and people out there saying, look, enough is enough and you gotta hold them accountable, at least there's some type of some semblance of justice, them being arrested, losing their job. Something is happening now.
I wish we could be in the courtroom. I wish we could be in there on camera. I could be in there on the check-in right in that courtroom.
Yeah.
Telling you.
I think that trial will definitely he went up. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? That would take like some big media conglomerate to come in and threaten lawsuits and shit like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to keep it as quiet as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
they not. Because trust and believe, everyone knows from the judge, the district attorney, they know what that is.
Yeah. Steve is it helped him a lot. I do believe that, just what we do. I'm gonna say we as black people, like you said the other day, and I'm sure a lot of people know this and think this. We support everybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are, what race you are. We support come on over with us. We got you. We'll take care. We make sure everybody's all right, man.
Absolutely.
I say that all the time. LeRon and I have this conversation all the time.
LeRon and you? You and LeRon had that conversation all the time?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I like when you say LeRon and shit.
The unfortunate part about it is that I feel like sometimes we are too accepting, and we are the only community that accepts everyone with open arms.
That's right.
And it allows everyone to come in our communities and take over, and it's a great thing, but then it's an unfortunate thing also because we're not building our own communities because we're allowing everybody to come in our communities and take over.
So that speaks to who we are as a people, where we come from, and our just humanity as a people. We come from a people who we are used to of abundance of things. So we're not stingy. We not we didn't grow up in our ancestors wasn't in a cold ass cave where resources were extremely limited with one potato grow and we all have to fight over it.
Right.
And so and that's still in us. Some things are just in our DNA. We aren't going to be able to get rid of it. As far as people coming into our communities and being productive people, I don't think that's a bad thing on their part. I think we as a people need to come together and become more productive. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. So yesterday, I was doing the property, right? And I have, I got a lot of work to do. And my homeboy was like, yo, why don't you go get a Hispanic over there? And how come we are so fast to say that instead of saying, yo, hire somebody black? Honestly.
Social conditioning.
And work ethic.
No, social conditioning. Right? When you think of the Chicano, the Mexican community,
yeah,
you think of the first thing, not the work ethic, the social conditioning. Is not, like how do you outwork a former slave? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Unfortunately,
yeah.
Nowadays,
see, this is where we start to bump heads.
Unfortunately, nowadays.
Nah, because I definitely.
This goes to my point with social conditioning. We are so conditioned. We are fed these images, and our minds are shaped to just see things from the perspective of our enemy, right? So when you say work ethic.
Hey, unfortunately, there are some lazy Black folks, and I know that because in the business, I've worked with several of them. I'm not just saying this because I just want to say it.
Okay.
It's because of experience and working in the world of corporate America and outside of corporate America, even running my own business, it's the same thing. When I hire Black folks to do something, they lazy, they want to work slow. They don't finish the job well. I got to stand over them. I got to micromanage.
That's kind of true.
I go with the Mexicans from Home Depot.
They're just going to work.
1, 2, 3, get it done.
They working.
And I don't have no problems. I don't have to micromanage him, and the job gets done.
So would you say your perspective comes from just the limited amount of people that you come in contact with? And so what I don't like is these general statements. You saying Black people, which you shouldn't, because you haven't met all Black people.
No, I said
so. Hold on. Let me finish. change. This is a part of social conditioning. You might have hired the wrong black people. You might have hired the wrong Mexican people, the right Mexican people, right? So I just read an article. I got it. I'll put it in the chat when I finish driving. And they talked about hiring formerly incarcerated people. And the reason why they encourage businesses to hire formerly incarcerated people is because they know the drive that most have are wanting to succeed and wanting to do right. So they go the extra mile, right? Their work ethic. How you going this way?
Yo, it's so the people are responding, right? And they definitely rocking with the real love because, and we know Poppy gonna get it done in a timely fashion, get his bread, go out and go about his business. Our people usually in caps run game and leave you hanging. That's a lot of stories like that, man.
So let me ask you a question. Hey, everybody who's responding, I want you to close your eyes. Yeah. Allow me to borrow your imagination for just a few seconds.
All right, let's go.
Close your eyes, and here's what I want you to do. Picture of in your mind the picture of a terrorist. Put in the chat what you see. I guarantee you, it'll be somebody from the Middle East in Muslim garb.
Definitely.
But if you do the research, there more terroristic acts on American soil have been committed by young white men. But they're not, the picture of a white man is not going to pop up in their mind. So people if you control the information that people consume, you control their think. You're able to shape the way they think, how they see things in that I see L.
Yeah.
Oh, you call me a terrorist, Joe? I agree with you, Joe. I used to be a terrorist.
I see L.
Wow.
That's good. But overall, KK, good morning. I just think that so again with this platform again, so now if I say yo L, now I say real love, I want you to, we got somebody that has a kid that wants to be taught math, and then they bring them to you, and then the kid comes back like, yo, she ain't even teaching me right. We're gonna hold you accountable, right? We supposed to hold you accountable and be like, yo, real love ain't do the right thing. Yo, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? We up here, we trying to hire us. We're not just trying to hire those other people. So if we are going to build together, we got to hold each other accountable, man. That has to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And I always try to hire black. I am all for my people. In any opportunity that I had to hire someone, whether it was leadership level, whether it was first level, associate level, whatever it was, I always attempted to hire black first. However, I have had some experiences, and it's just like, are you kidding me? Like, I give you everything, all the tools that you need. I try. I let them slide.
Hold on. Let me stop. And don't use that white voice. Like, stop.
I just don't
do that. Don't do that.
I tried.
Like,
I'm
don't
talking.
do that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's my corporate voice. Why you gotta say white voice? Why would
anybody saw that movie Charlie Barbie?
Real love, you code switching? You be code switching?
Yeah. No, he don't like when I put my corporate voice on.
It's not a corporate voice. It's a fake white voice.
It's not a fake white voice.
You know what? And not only that, when we work with our own, some of us expect discounts all the time.
Absolutely.
Every time. But they don't go at Louis Vuitton for a discount.
Hell no.
You can hire black folk and you expect more as a business owner or a hiring agent. You expect more from a black person just because it's a black person as opposed to.
That's true too. We expect more out of each other to go above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? With the Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Prince Map talking about, yo.
So we of people in America who have been through tremendous trauma and stuff like that, and the sort of process that we're gonna have to go through, the sacrifice that we all, as a community, that we're gonna have to take or make is more than others, because there's no other people on the face of this earth who've been through what we've been through as a people.
Yeah, we always have to work harder than everyone else. Just because some of our kids.
Yeah. So, it might take a little bit more. You might have to be a little bit more understanding and patient with someone who doesn't work as hard as someone else, right?
Yeah.
That's a part of rebuilding the community. It's about sacrifice. Somebody gave me an opportunity. Somebody gave you an opportunity.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way. But no one is self-made. No one.
No one is self-made.
Anyone can believe that you're self-made. If anybody believes that you're self-made, and you just was hatched out an egg that dropped out the motherfucking universe and hatched, and you
golden egg.
Yeah, you just learn and develop on your own. Nobody.
Yo, Cat, what's good? Yo, I heard your voice when you said that, yo. You typed that.
Yeah, but your thing was fading in and out, and then y'all was sounding like robots for a while too.
Oh, okay. What you missed?
Yeah. I heard you said probably for about the last 10 minutes.
Ah, man, serious?
Yeah, because when I think you sent me a request before, and I was trying to punch it, and everything was just frozen up.
Oh, I don't know. We've been rocking and rolling. It's unfortunate that the women and any of us had to deal with the lack of appreciation and gratefulness when people help us out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, Kat, what's up, man? Good morning. What you got?
Y'all talk a little bit more. I just counter whatever y'all say.
Okay. Nah, because
No, but let me just say one thing. Is this right here? One thing that you're doing also too with this whole thing.
Juicy Jazz.
When we move out of town down to Atlanta, you lose connection with so many people, and they just going with their adult life, and we going with our adult life. Still know them, but we don't see them no more. This is allowing people to be able to connect, to stay connected.
That's right.
See what's going on in their life and all that stuff like that.
That's right. That's part of it for me. Was it to be able to say, I don't say social media is the devil. For me, it's positive for me because I get what I want out of it, and it's what I make it. And people ain't taking responsibility for their timeline when they watching, fat asses and all that, and they watching that. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
You got to keep it balanced.
You got to keep it balanced. You got to keep it balanced.
You control your timeline.
Right. You control your own algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Your timeline. So, that's like Virtual Escape. You know what I'm saying? Virtual Escape, that's my dude. I don't know him that well, but I can say he's my dude because he showed me mad love when I first met him. You know what I'm saying? Show me mad love, but he's one of the tattoo artists out here. You know what I'm saying? So you want a tattoo from a good black person, go to Virtual Escape and go see him. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the guys, man. Piercings, all that stuff. I'm just about us, man. And when I say us, I'm talking about everybody that in this community that we building. That's what I'm talking about. You too, TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wherever you
I'm gonna tell you something that happens too. A lot of times, people that don't even speak up is getting a lot from you. Like they probably never put their face up here, but they're getting a lot from what they say.
100%.
Helping them do different things. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's all about sacrifice, man. It's all about. That's because today it hit me last night, and I said I just want to talk about sacrificing, man, and it's hard, but
what's going on? Prince?
Together we can do it, yo.
Peace, my brothers.
Peace. Nice. That is Prince. You talking about yo? You ain't got nothing to say. Just want to sit there. Come on, man. You add something to.
I was waiting. Somebody was talking.
Bring something to the party, man. Don't just come empty-handed.
Somebody was talking.
Yo, real love. Tell him to bring something to the party. Don't just come to the party empty-handed.
Don't come empty-handed, friend.
I mean, I don't want to just jump in like this ain't double dutch. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, But I was listening to what y'all was saying, and like as a business owner, when I own a car wash, I hire young black men in the community. You know what I'm saying? And there was this stigma around the community about how blacks were lazy, how they didn't want to work. But I proved them wrong. You know what I'm saying? I proved them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I hired young men who worked their ass off, who earned their money, and I proved that stereotype wrong. But one of the things that I did see was there was a lot of envy, jealousy, and entitlement amongst people that I did hire, the adult black men that I did hire, where they wanted to count how much money I made. They want to count how much overhead. They want to count all of these things. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing that somebody told me, which is my man, he's like, yo, man, you need to go hire you some Mexicans. I said, I'm not going to hire I'm not going to hire no Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Either we going to do it or we not going to do it. Now, the problem is, like, we have this entitlement thing where we think that whatever you got, Mike, I should have too.
That's crazy. And that's crazy.
Whatever you got, I should have too, and I shouldn't have to work as hard as you worked.
That's crazy.
And that's a stereotype. That's a stigma. It's unfortunate.
Right. You hear that?
What Real Love is saying has a lot of basis to a lot of fact to it, because we have this entitlement thing where we think that everything should be given to us and we shouldn't have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? Or we shouldn't have to work as hard. Now, the thing is, the difference between us and Hispanics or any other nationality that works harder than us is that they got a lot more to work for. We feel that we're here, we're American, we're supposed to get, and they come here, they're building this legacy up that they're trying to build, and they don't want to go back to third world countries.
Well, it's not only that.
Born in a third world country.
But it's not only that. I don't need to cut you off. But I was talking to my dude yesterday, and I said, well, why we gotta just go to the Mexicans and Hispanics? He said, no, it's not just that. It's like, if these dudes have tools, they are skilled workers. That's one thing that we're leaving out. People are skilled workers that sometimes we don't have that skill. And then that goes back to the curriculum.
I'm about to open my PO office. I'm trying to watch.
Yo, Mike,
all right.
I was doing some work in my house, and I called you. You're a skilled worker. That's not always the truth either, bro. That's not always the truth.
It's not always the truth, but sometimes. No, that's true.
The ones that's available, the ones that make themselves available at Home Depot, do have a skill, right? They do have a skill, but they're not cheap no more either. Yeah, they not.
I mean, but you want cheap labor. I'm not even talking about.
They done figured it out.
I'm not talking about cheap labor, though. You're talking about cheap labor. That's something else. I'm just saying in general, my boy was like, yo, go get somebody that's a skilled worker, especially if they have their own tools. You know, they know what they're doing.
I'm going to get a qualified black man. I know many black skilled contractors, electricians, many. I'm talking about that's nice with it. That I recommend on Facebook. Yo, he's licensed. He's going to do the work. It's going to be beautiful. You ain't have no problem. Like, I'm a homeowner, so I'm not going to just let anybody into my house and be playing house on my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I agree with some of it, but I do also know that there is some truth to a lot of Hispanics where they come from. Kev, you got a lot of background noise. Where it's coming from.
Mike, shout out to Steve, man, who's on trial today. He picked his jury yesterday. They're already trying to railroad him already. They have no blacks to pick from, no Asians, all white. Everybody that he tried to pick, the DA shot him down. You know what I'm saying? So he has a jury of like all white, I think one Hispanic. So they already trying to railroad him, and he has no witnesses. I don't get it. I don't understand. But
where are the people that were there? All those people, where are they?
He said the girl that got beat up, she's out of the country, and everything else, his lawyer said they're gonna use a tape. See, the problem is that when you don't have finance, when you don't have money to pay for your defense, and you allow the state to give you an attorney, they're gonna give you a favorable attorney for the state, not favorable for the defendant. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna fight for Steve. He's gonna fight for the state. You know what I'm saying? So this guy's called no witnesses. He's not going to show that Steve blew the whistle on NYPD. He's not going to show none of these things. He's just going to say, yo, he didn't do it. And me tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and sit in on the trial tomorrow just to get a overview, to see if this dude is any good or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be good. Yo,
and also too, I heard that the lawyer gets a bonus for a cop out or
Junie's
a lost
barbershop.
trial.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Cat. I never heard the lost trial, but I heard that the more time they give people to cop out, the more incentives they get because there's less money on the state when you go. There's more money when you go on the trial. Why? Just think about why would they go to trial on a C misdemeanor?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Any other time for us, they would have threw it out. Because they said we fight this for 3-4 years, they would have threw it out. Why would you go to trial on a C misdemeanor? They want to take his pension.
Yeah. See, misdemeanor, that's supposed to be like community time, cleaning the park or something like that. That's the parent's ticket. But he can't cop out at all because if he cops out to the C misdemeanor, he loses his pension. You shouldn't have to lose your pension for a misdemeanor. You should lose your pension for a felony. This is what I don't get. You know what I'm saying? But they charge him with gang assault and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, let's pray for Steve. Steve is our friend. You know what I'm saying? We walk with him. You know what I'm saying? And we hope that that he gets the best outcome. If he don't, he's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, tough times don't last. Tough people do. Yeah.
They usually get bonuses in higher cases for the more convictions they get the state. Junie's barbershop. Shout out to you.
Wow. That's my guy. That's my guy, Money Train, man. That's a sports guru right there. He's a sports guru, but he thinks he's a Nick connoisseur. Like if you want to talk about Knicks, get Junie's barbershop on there. He's gonna tell you that Melo is the best player that ever played basketball.
Yeah, that's crazy. Junie's barbershop. Do you want the second seed or the third seed? That's what you want the third seed. You want the third seed or the fourth seed? You can answer that on whenever you're ready. That's Knicks fans.
Don't start him, bro. He's gonna go crazy when it comes to the Knicks.
Yo, Mike, check on my question, man.
Mike.
Huh? What's up, KD? Good morning.
Morning, fellas. How y'all doing?
Good morning, bro.
Good morning, inspiration.
I miss. I'd rather have Cat on the show than you, Mike.
Hey, yo, you were sitting on the sideline because I didn't want to hear your rusty, dusty voice. That's why I made you wait.
I'd rather have Cat on the show. I'd rather have Cat than you because Cat bring way more like quality. You know what I'm saying? Like Cat is like I'd rather have Cat than you. You sitting there with the dyslexic board behind you, yo spelled backwards, that stupid hat on, you and your man with his shiny forehead all the time. I'd rather have Cat.
Yo, that dumb hat you got on with all those colors, get out of here.
Get crazy. Yo, Chris, why you always get crazy when your glasses is light? When you wear light shade glasses, you always get crazy with your drink, with your green. What is that? Panera bread?
Yeah, get out of here with that fake lemonade.
Raspberry.
Bubble lemonade.
Drink.
And your flower hat. You got the nerve to have a flower hat on?
No, I see what you're doing.
Get out of here.
Coordinating.
Think you in California? Get out of here.
Get out of here, man. Talking racquetball right now.
Think you in Florida?
Right now. Go to West Side Highway, go play some pickleball.
Junie's barbershop. I think I want the 4 seed too, man. I think I want the 4 seed. Yo, June, I'm gonna follow you, June. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about it.
4 seed. Mike Chopper, we gonna be second seed.
No, I said we could be. What are you talking about?
Could be. You said after last night. No way in shape, form, and fashion.
No, it didn't happen because the Bucks didn't lose. That's why they won.
Right.
Pay attention.
Right.
Pay attention. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, you pay attention. You keep up.
No, I am. That's why I know they could have been the second seed last night. What you talking about?
You know what could mean? Could is if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. Stop it.
You know what? I know what you're doing, and I'm not gonna fall for that this morning.
Thank you.
You go ahead and talk your talk you want. But I'm talking to the real dudes, my man Junie's barbershop, the real Knick fan, not that fake fan that you are. He's a real Knick fan. Unlike Prince is a Laker fan. Get out of here. You too.
Hey, I will say this. You better make it. You better do better.
You better get your signal right. That's what you better do.
Yeah, you better trade in that Metro PCS you use.
Right. MVP go to Jalen Brunson. That's who should be MVP.
Jalen Brunson, that's tough.
Right, Knicks for life. June, yo, we gotta. You know what? Yo, I got time later on, man. I'm gonna hit your line. We're gonna have some Nick talk on the check-in tonight. Mm-hmm. We're gonna check in tonight, son. And this barbershop talk too. Cat, you could come to that.
What time do it be?
I don't know. We ain't making time yet. Sports training, join in, man. It's all good.
And Mike, let me tell you something else also too.
What's up?
A lot of people,
Mr.
they
Sean,
be trying to say that like black people, race people, and all that stuff like that, right? It depends on what they interested in. Because I remember my mother used to, when she tell us to rake the leaves in the backyard, nobody wanted to do it. She always called us lazy. And we was spoiled, right? But then I get in the box and I work at that all day long.
Yeah.
Something that I'm interested in, right? I wasn't interested in raking leaves. But you trying to judge me off of the type of work you trying to force me to do. Of course I don't want to do what you don't. So you can't really say black people are lazy because especially like back in the days, black people that was selling crack, they'd be the first one on the block and the last one on the block. So how are they lazy? It depends on what they interested in.
Right, but so that's the point. If you can't do something that you're not interested in, then you lazy. If somebody tell you to do something and you ain't gonna do it, then you being lazy.
Nah, but you can't really label them as lazy when they're really hard workers when it's something they're interested in.
Yeah.
Or they don't know the importance of it. I think also what El was saying with social engineering, we don't really express and educate our people on the importance of raking the leaves. Because if you own your own property, who's gonna be there to do it for you? You know, and it's just how it goes when you build a village. Most people, when they go to places, they don't think how that place was built, how that brick was laid, or even how that product was got in there. You know, one of the longest forms of business outside of sales is truck drivers. You know, that product's continuously moving. You know, a lot of people may not want to do that. Don't mean they're lazy. I just think it's just showing their importance, you know, and knowing that you have a community to do things. Right. But again, I know when I was in school, like getting a trade wasn't really preached. It was preached, put on a suit and tie and go get a job, a corporate job. That's that slogan. So once people are geared and being groomed to feel that way, they looking now at the guy picking strawberries, picking cotton, picking, milking the cow as beneath them, So
that got a lot to do with it too.
I don't like moving. I don't like helping people to move. And one reason, it's not because I'm lazy. Y'all know I'm a strong dude. I'm just clumsy than a mug. I don't want to tear your shit up.
You don't like to get dirty, Kev. Tell the truth. You don't want to get dirty. Yeah. Tell the truth.
What's up,
Yo.
Nah, I don't want to break your shit.
What's good?
What's going on? I don't want to mess up my manicure nails.
Chilling. What's up? What you got? Junie's Barbershop is in the building. Let's go.
Y'all appreciate y'all. Listen, I just wanted to touch base on something because Prince Matt, that's my brother. Shout out to him. He well, me personally, I got a chance to witness both sides of this country. I just finished doing a 10-year bid in California, right? And the culture over there is totally different from the culture over on the East Coast. And what I'm learning now is us as blacks, and I'm not saying everybody, but if you take 100 blacks, 85 of them are worrying about 85 is worrying about what the other 15 is doing, opposed to doing what they should be doing. So if I'm making, $50 an hour at the job to my brother who, we bear the same skin color, he is mad. Like, how you getting 50 and I'm only getting 35? Well, I've been here a little longer. I got a little more experience. I put in the work. Instead of him trying to figure out how can he get his 50, he start downing you, bad-mouthing you, start talking bad about you, and that's bad. You know what I'm saying? Instead of uplifting your brother, they always want to bring you down. Now, on the other side of the country, it's a bunch of Mexicans. California, regardless of what they tell you, that's a Mexican state.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a straight Mexican state. What they do is they stick together. Even if they got to beat each other up, they still sticking together. It ain't going to be no divide and conquer. You're not going to be able to break in their locker and talk. They're not going to talk bad about each other to each other. They'll talk, or to another man, they'll talk to you personally. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I think the problem come in at, you know, because you try to help your brothers. And even when you try to help them, they feel like, yo, you have to help me. Nah, I'm trying to help you to see you do better, but how many times am I gonna help you see you do better, and then you keep messing it up? Like, how many times you want me to give you a chance?
Yeah, you gotta get them out of there.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is one thing I learned. When my grandmother always told me, give somebody a second chance, and I was a firm believer in that. But now it's more like, if somebody shows you who they really are, you have to believe them.
Right.
You can't keep seeing the good in them, and you know that they're gonna do bad.
First time, shame on them. Second time, shame on you. That's where that statement comes from.
But it's to the point now is, should you let the second time be shame on you? Because you like, man, he showed me who he was.
But you know what? Let me say something also too. It's like a lot of times you can't meet people where they're at. If you're really trying to help them, you gotta help change something within them. You could give them $1, and if the guy, just say for instance, he's a crackhead, right? If you give him $5, and hoping that he gets something to eat because he's losing weight, you're gonna keep doing the same thing with him. You gotta change the problem within him first, then give him the money.
Yeah.
And I agree 1,000,000% with you. So it's like, with that statement you're saying, you know you're a crackhead. You know if you give him this $5, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna go buy some crack.
Yeah.
But when you try to offer your brother the food, like, yo, you said you're hungry, come on, I'm gonna take you down here and get you a platter from the Chinese restaurant, whatever the case may be. And then he says, no, I don't want no Chinese food. Oh, you're hungry. It doesn't matter what you're eating now.
Yeah, and you know what? That's why I said you got to change what's within him first. Suppose you took him and you forced him to be in some 60-day or like rehab and really worked on him first.
One thing I learned about that, when it comes to that, you're not going to change unless you want to change. It got to be within you.
Yeah, a person got to want to change.
I can go stick you in there. They can't keep you hostage. You can walk right out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got the freedom to come and go as you please, and especially when you got that monkey on your back, it's just gonna keep calling you until you're ready to change. And I've seen people like change, but then I've seen people just really just be like, nah, I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what I'm saying. Why help them the second time if you didn't work on the real problem?
Right. First of all, shout out to Money Train, man. My brother Junior's barbershop. He said he did 10 years, man. While he was away, he still maintained his barbershop while he was away. He still held it down. He was able to pay his mortgage, able to keep his business, kept people employed the whole time he was away. Shout out to him. Yo, Mike, I never shared this publicly, and I'm going to tell you this what happened with me at my car wash. I hired my brother-in-law as my manager, right? My brother-in-law always be with my sister when I was a kid. And I hired 6 youths, right? So my 7-year anniversary of being home, I had this big thing at the barbershop, at the car wash. But it wasn't about me. It was my 7-year anniversary, but it was to give them, every one of my employees got new Uptowns, $50 gift cards, and citations from the Assembly, the Senate, and New York City Council, right? And my man Joe asked my brother, I never spoke about this publicly because it bothered me so much. My man Joe asked my manager, my brother-in-law, yo, why you not gonna go to Prince event? He said, why am I celebrating his 7 years home? That was what he said. But the event, Mike, wasn't even for me. It was for me to give them gifts for helping me, bring a car wash to the community and do what we did. It was never for me. I never even got an award. I got surprised with a citation I didn't even know I was getting. You know what I'm saying? And another thing my brother-in-law did, he brought his son. His son has a mobile car wash. You know, his son was talking to my customers, acting like he kicking it to them, to the women, and taking my customers. And him and his son was washing my customers' cars on the side. On Instagram, Mike. They taking my customers from my car wash and washing my customers' cars at their house now. And I asked him, yo, why was you watching one of my customers' cars on Instagram? He's like, no, you know, he talked to her now. That's his girl. I said, so the other one was his girl too? I said, so that's the thing? You kick it to girls at the car wash, and then you end up washing their cars, and I end up losing customers? But that's the thing. When you trust your own, you know what I'm saying? When you trust your own, when you got faith in your own people, when you think that you could believe in them and push it. And then when I went to, I left the car wash to them. I went to Chicago to work. I was doing 25 cars a day. I come back, they was doing 3 cars a day, Mike. A lady called me and said, yo, are you the owner of Black Swiss Cars? Yeah, what's going on? She said, why are they washing my car sitting down in the chair? Why are they washing my car? So I called, I said, yo, hey, you sit down in the chair washing your car? He said, yo, bro, I'm doing the wheels. I said, yo, bro, get your fucking ass up. You know, so like, what are you talking about, you doing the wheels? Get up. People call me over in Chicago, told you, and you wonder why we're not doing 25 cars no more.
Not to cut
You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story in business is you cannot have a successful business unless you have 100% of yourself to put into it. You can't start a business and be there for 2 weeks or 3 months and expect somebody to take your business to the next level. I don't care who it is. You got to be invested in yourself. And that's the only how you're going to be successful. Then once you see it up and going and sustaining on its own, then you can bring somebody in to run it. That's the lesson I learned. That's why I don't have a car wash to this day.
Now, let me ask you this question. Because they did that, right? And they showed you who they was. And you still left the car wash to them. Like, you know what? I'm going over here to work. They still going to make some money. So basically what they said was, we can do what we want. He's not going to do nothing about it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where the problem lies. Like, because, and it's bad to say, when you take Martin Luther King, he was nonviolent. You cross Malcolm X, it was violent. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, yo, look, hold on. Maybe people, you ain't supposed to be violent, but sometimes some kind of violent act. I'm not saying you got to be physical, but you know what? Get up out of here. You can't work here no more. I'm trying to help you. And you steady bringing me down, steady talking bad about me, steady not wanting to work. Because if you hire a complete stranger and you tell him how to wash these cars and show him, and then he's sitting down washing the wheels, he knows no in between. Either you're going to let him do it or you're going to fire him.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And this is the problem we have. Like, look, my barbershop, I'm going to keep it real. I got nothing but foreigners that work there, all Jamaicans. They black, but they come from a third world country. They pay their rent on time. However, some of the stuff I have to let them get away with. Their friends come. They selling fruits out front. You know what I'm saying?
You got to get a piece of that. You got to get a piece of that.
I don't be minding because they pay their rent on time. You know what I'm saying? And again, I was gone all those years, and they was in there working, paying their rent. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have to go in my pocket too much. Sometimes I did. But I was one that realized, don't hire any barber. Now, when I had 2 barbers, and then they recommended one of their friends, I'd be like, you know what? Obviously, this guy gonna work because they all friends. So he not coming to leave. And then I just filled up chair after chair. So now I got 5 chairs, 4 of them is filled. But just with the 4, it pays the bills all the way. Maybe I get a couple $100 profit a month. I don't really do it. I didn't do it to like make a great profit. You know, a barbershop is a cornerstone of a community. So like sometimes somebody might be sitting outside cold. And because I got heat in the barbershop, they come in there every day and hang out. And just, you know what I'm saying? Just sit and sit down. And I don't mind it. As long as you ain't disturbing. Like this one guy, I promise you. If I go to my barbershop at 8:30, I'll turn around and he's right behind me. Like he sends me, pull it up. And the barbershop don't open until 10. But he'll open the gate with me, come in there, start wiping the chair down, start cleaning up. And I'll just be looking like, you don't work here. You hang out here every day. And then he's like, yeah, boss, whatever you need me to do. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, I really don't need you to do nothing, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? I just give some simple rules. They follow the rules, but sometimes you got to let something bend, but not when they disrespecting your business. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the problem we have as blacks. Like, look.
But you got to know who to hire, June. You can't just, like Prince made a mistake hiring his family. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. He's trying to, with having a big heart, he tried to yo, let's do this thing together. Like, we can make some money. This could be a great thing. It's gonna be a big operation. I don't want all the money. I'm sharing. But then you get with these people that think they know you like that, and they can just do anything they want. It don't work like that. You gotta, and that's why you say you hire other. See, this is where it comes from when people say, yo, go get the Hispanics to work, because they're gonna go to work. They about their business. It's a lot of times it's like that, and it's sad that we have to. I was saying it because dude said that to me. It almost offended me when he said, I'm like, damn, why you got to say, yo, go get Mexicans? Like, everybody says that. Not what, if we's going to Home Depot right now, they're going to be like, yo, you going to hire Mexicans? That's the first thing they're going to say. They're not going to say nothing else.
You know why that is? Because they're not trying to go back. They're not taking that chance.
It ain't just that. It's not just that.
And they got the reputation of being hard workers.
Right.
They not look. They in Mexico in the avocado fields, them strawberry, whatever they got growing out.
But they working hard out there.
Making peanuts. So when they come to America and realize, hold on, I can get $200 a day. I can get $150 a day. They don't make that in a month in Mexico, and they working harder. That's why they're not trying to go back.
Yo, I got a question. Why? And this is for all four of y'all. Why is it so hard for us to appreciate each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is indoctrinated in us that is so hard for us to appreciate each other? Like, yo, man, you know how overwhelmed I was knowing that I had my family, knowing I had these 6 black young people that was casted away, that said they was thugs and criminals. You know, why is it so hard to? I never made no money at the car wash. I made enough money to pay the rent and get supplies. You know what I'm saying? And I was happy with that. Because what it did was it made me feel good. I was able to help build a community that I once helped destroy. Why is it so hard for us to appreciate each other,
You
bro?
keep saying, you know why that
My
is?
opinion is because we easily manipulated. Not every black, but most of us are easily manipulated. Like if I'm working for you, and then Mike tell me like, yo, oh, you over there working for Prince Mac? I'm like, yeah. Like, man, you crazy, man. He shortchanged you. And you may not be shortchanging me, so I get easily manipulated, and then I feel like if you're my family, what's yours should be mine, and that's not the case.
And I say this also too. All this, like you doing, being business owners and stuff like this. This is still something new to us that we trying to get down, right? Somebody had told me a long time ago, because they had a company. I was asking how come more people from around our way wasn't working for him. He said, because if I had all my friends working for me, he said they'd be trying to come in at 11 o'clock. They'd be taking longer lunches. They'd always want to go home early because they good friends with me. He said, I give interviews and I have people come in that is going to just want to prove themselves to me. And that's what he needs to keep his business running successful. And we ain't going to get that out of friends or somebody that we feeling sorry for and trying to hook up because it ain't in them to do.
Right.
You're not going to get that out of friends and family unless they invested in the business with you. If they have a stake in it, that's the only way you're going to get hard work.
Maybe. And that's a big maybe with that. I tried that. That's a question mark behind that. And, don't leave out the part where, we are jealous of each other and we don't want anybody to have an upper hand on you or to have more than you. That's a big problem. Yo, why Mike gotta have this? What you doing this for him for? Why you like him so much? Why you love him so much? How he be your friend? I knew him longer. All that stuff.
That shit when they be like, yo, it must be nice. Yo, that shit cool. I hate that. When somebody like, they're not really like feeling. They're not really rooting for you when they saying it must be nice. It's sarcasm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's sarcasm all day.
Or the other one is not to be in your business. Yeah, you all in the business. Say not to be in your business.
If I had your hand, if I had your hand, don't forget that.
Don't cut your fucking hands off. Cut your hands off then.
But let
got a TV. Let's go.
But you gotta listen to this right here also too. That's something that's ingrained in us. I mean, when we was younger, we would always try to, just the guys on my block, we try to outdress each other on the first You know, the
First day of school,
we get our new clothes. We racing down the street. We always trying to be the best. Who got the best line to kick it to the girls? It's ingrained here, so you can't become a businessman and think, oh, that stuff's gonna erase over something. Because that's just the way we always was.
But that's
So it's gonna take time to run in the business to find out how to turn this stuff around.
I don't mind competing. I don't mind competing, Cat.
Right.
That's what I don't mind being a competitor. I'm with that. Playing sports, being in the street, I don't mind competing. But there's a difference when somebody you love is like intentionally trying to make sure that you don't make it, Cat. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is, it's hard for me to trust. I did 18 and a half years in prison, so I had to find somebody that I could trust with my money. So I said, let me go with family first. But even though I wanted to trust these kids, I didn't know them in a way where I could trust them with the money. So my brother-in-law, and to this day, now that I've seen all this, he definitely was stealing from me.
But you know also too, the last thing you ever want to watch your money is your family, because they already feel that they owe something. So somebody tap out. Brief on tap in. If they know how much you got, then you're in trouble.
Amen.
Somebody tap out. Brief on jump in.
Yo, Mike, I get out and I see all y'all later on in the week.
All right, Cat.
All right, Cat.
Yo, Cat, man, I love you, man.
Okay. Later on.
He stayed because Money Train tapped out.
Yo,
Mike
I knew Cat longer.
Out.
I knew that Cat longer than what you saying you love him for.
Yeah, I love Cat, man. I love what he brings.
Just like Pop.
Tapped out. You should have tapped out, Mike. Let Brief come on.
You should tap out with that funny voice.
I'd rather have Brief Cat, Money Train, and anybody else besides you, Mike.
So what? What's up? Yo. Brief on Grief, what you got?
Well, gentlemen, good morning. First of all, I just wanted to say good morning, Cat, to the Minister Prince, Big Mike. I wanted to say that when you think of sacrifice, from your show perspective, it's sacrifice is always something you give in the present to have a greater impact and improve something in the future. So a lot of times the greatest sacrifice we make is time. When I heard Prince say what he said, that's a lot of times that happens. The problem is you trust family and people you know a lot of times because you expect a greater sense of loyalty that you don't have to build with somebody else. And then sometimes that comes to, bite us and kick us in the rear end. But what I will say is this question struck something when he said, why we don't appreciate each other. I found that a lot of times we don't appreciate ourselves as people when we're doing something because we don't think we're deserving of it. So people will never appreciate anything you're doing when they don't believe you deserve it. And a lot of times people don't think you deserve it because it's a deep-rooted jealousy, because most people don't want to see you succeed at anything they failed at. So I thought about the question when he said that, because people have asked that before, well, why? And it's because somebody sees him, he's doing it, whether it was Mike back in the day. I can't tell you, Mike, the conversations I've heard people say when you first had your barbershop, just the jealousy of like, who do he think he is? Why does he have to have like? It's just because they don't believe you deserve it, or because they didn't come up with the idea, or because they're not successful. It don't matter what we do in life. There's always going to be somebody, and it's sad. That a lot of times I tell people, I told the church this, we doing a Bible study on dealing with difficult people. And I told them, you're going to find in life your greatest harm in life a lot of times are going to come from the people closer to you or the people with your same name. And that's just a sad reality.
Yo, Mike, you remember when you had the white Z?
Nah, I don't remember.
Well,
you remember?
It was ugly anyway. But anyway,
no, it wasn't.
I remember when you had the Z, right?
Linda.
You know the first thing that came to his mind? Because I heard that in the park. When we used to, I think we used to stay on the park. I think you drove by or something. I just left the barbershop. And dude was like, yo.
Original grandma.
Dude was like, yo, his pops bought that.
Yo, come on.
You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, his pops bought that when you had the maximum. You like, yo, his pops bought that.
What?
Everything, like, forget the fact that you worked hard. Forget the fact that you cut a million heads. You know what I'm saying? Forget the fact that, you know, you kissed a million asses. You know what I'm saying? Forget all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you like, forget all that. Yo, his pops bought that. But that's the when I say it's hard for us to appreciate
Jealousy,
each other, to
man.
appreciate success, to appreciate anything. Even now, where I work at now, a lot of black leaders in our community in Queens
Linda, come
don't
on, Linda.
respect me because they say I work
Original
for
Grandma
a
Scripts,
white
Sender
man.
Rose, thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying? What do you want me to do? I can't own citizen.
I'm on so many
money or
different
the finances
platforms,
to
but
bring you on with me.
I definitely want
I earned my
TikTok to
way
be
to where I'm at.
live, man. I want my TikTok to be live.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's hard
And
for us to respect each
Brandon,
other.
man,
It's
what's
hard for us
up,
to
brother?
appreciate each other. And that's from indoctrination.
You doing all right?
Brief or agree. That's what me and indoctrination.
I saw you the other day, man.
Being taught
I saw you the other day.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and if I go back to the 5% lessons, there's a lesson that there's a degree in it.
I
That
saw
says,
Brandon the
why
other
does he
day,
love the
man. He
devil?
doing big
And
things.
the answer is simple, because the devil gives him nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Linda, what's going on?
We love things that
What you
don't
got?
do nothing.
What's on your mind?
Absolutely.
And we disappreciate, if that's a word, we unappreciate the people that do for us. That's
Mr.
why
Hart,
a lot
DJ
of us
Eddie.
disrespected our moms and our pops and our
We
old
out
home
here.
and go to our friend's house and listen to them.
We on the Checkin. I'm on the Checkin on Instagram. On the
And
Checkin.
they didn't put roof over our head.
Instagram,
They didn't buy
Facebook,
us clothes.
TikTok.
They didn't give
We
us
do this
food,
every morning.
but we listen and appreciate
Weekdays,
them
days of
way
the week.
more
I mean,
than our own parents in our
not the
own house.
weekend.
I am one
During
of
the
them.
week. And
I am one of them that didn't listen
this
to my
guy's
mom,
just
but
on
I
the
go to
rant,
Mike's
but
house and listen to his pops.
sometimes we get on the road. What we talking about?
You know
Yo, listen.
Even though his pops look like the painter from Channel 13 with the great afro and all that.
Yo, listen. Jealousy is a big thing in our community, and we got to stop it. That envy. Yo, crabs in the barrel, that whole thing. Like, you can't have more than me. Now, how could you be mad at somebody that's legally doing their business? Legally or not, you know what I'm saying? They're just handling their business and doing their own thing. How you figure that you're entitled to what they have? Like, where does that come from? Like, I want all y'all to be great. Like, Cat, I'm still waiting for, what's it?
For me to hit the lotto?
No, not that. I'm still waiting for the follow the cat. What is it? Follow. What is it? The website you was doing?
Copycat.
Copycat. I'm still waiting on Copycat. I want you to do that. I want you to be successful. You do that, we all make it. But I'm not gonna be looking at you like, oh, he's getting all the money. Like, no, you can't look like that. When people are doing things and they're being really successful, we're supposed to be proud of them. And I don't understand why we are not proud. But it's not just black people; it's other people too. Like you've been to jobs where you come to a job and other people from other races look at you and be like, "Yo, why he getting moving up so fast? And why she moving up so fast?" You know, what did they do? I did something you didn't do.
Like that in every
what you
culture,
talking
man.
about?
Every culture is like that. We just not in those cultures, so we don't see it from their perspective. It's like that in every culture, man. There's disdain and distrust in all cultures, man.
All cultures,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? All cultures. Like, you know, it is what it is, man. Hispanics look at white as saviors. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's sad. My mom say this shit. Oh, I'm getting a white man to do it. I'm like, Mom, it's up to you. Yeah, because I had this nigga come over here and the door's still crooked. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know,
well, that goes those expectations. Like, you expect everything to be perfect from the brothers, but that's not. Yo, anybody on here that I'm gonna tell y'all right now, somebody that's a contractor fixing your house, everything's not gonna be perfect. It's just something's gonna be off. Something's gonna be an inch off, or a quarter inch off, an eighth of an inch off. Something's gonna be. It's just not gonna be pleasing all the time, but they're gonna get the job done. So how can you expect that from the brothers if these other guys gonna do that?
If there's a contract that don't have a surplus or don't have money like in their business and they get paid like a down payment or something like that, and they got bills, and they go spend that down payment, they no longer motivated like they was when they first gave you the estimate. You know what I'm saying? They no longer motivated to do the work and get the work done. Now they in 2 weeks in the work, and the money that you pay them is gone. Now they no longer motivated to do the work no more because they didn't spend the money.
Not the Hispanics.
You know what I'm saying? So that's also
it's messed up.
Surplus.
It's messed up. I gotta say that.
Huh?
It's messed up. I gotta say that. Dudes that's coming off the boat, that's coming to work, they're not doing that. They want more work. They like, yo, I'm gonna do this job, and I know I can get more work. I can keep working. I can continuously making money. Not like you when you was on the block. You like, yo, I make a couple of deals with these people, and then you say, you know what? Let's rob them. Let's get everything. And then you ain't gonna have no more work. You're gonna spend that little bit of money like you did. I got that picture of you two on the block.
Mike, who you talking about?
I'm talking about you on the block.
What you mean on the block? Who did I deceive and rob?
Yo, those people that came through, and then you had to, you know what I'm saying? You had the ooh wee, and then you say, yo.
Shut your ass up, Mike. Shut up. Do you see what I'm saying about him as a host? That's why he's trying to dyslexic. He doesn't know. He talks backwards. He doesn't know what he's talking about, man.
Yo, don't let him fool y'all. Don't let him fool y'all. Back in 1991, it was bad out there, kid.
I did what the Romans did in 91, Mike. I did what the Romans did. I did what everybody else was doing, except you. You know what I'm saying?
There's a few of us that didn't. Few of us.
You was in front of your house going through your legs. You know.
Yo, stop running my line, yo. That was you.
That's what you was doing. You know, but look at us now, right?
Look at us now. Yo, what's the name?
Journey. Look at the journey and where we met back at.
Your man Southside, right?
God is good.
Jojo, right? He hit me on the he answered one of the videos, and I said, yo, we should have been in real estate and Checkin a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember he used to be on the block on 134. And you know what his response to that was? It ain't too late.
He's in real estate and Checkin right now. It's not that, and that's one of my close friends. Yeah, you know what? I like when you speak highly about my close friends. You know why? Because we in the same group and we all encourage each other to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
You always trying to say somebody's your close friend. Get out of here.
Every morning we got a group that says keep showing up. Every morning, keep showing up.
Well, I show up every morning. And I definitely made sure you wasn't being able to be on your rant this morning. I held the button for a minute.
I wish you would just start the show and just walk away from your screen, so we can just put somebody there, like put a dummy there, and let the show go on. Because sometimes, man, you piss me off the stuff you be saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you would talk about I'm robbing people. Like I got locked up at 13, brief on grief. I got locked up at 13 for a robbery I did not do. This lady lied and picked me. He said I robbed her.
Always this. Always this. How you gonna be this? Now this is brief on grief. Cat, I want y'all to see this. This guy is this all the time, right? But he's the same guy that was laughing at the smart kids in school. Kids that was getting A's. He was the one laughing. You think you so smart. And he wouldn't put his glasses on. That's why he wasn't smart. That's crazy. How you gonna laugh at the smart kids?
You know what's sad about that school thing? I was smart, but I didn't want to look smart. I didn't want to be smart. Like, right. I wanted to be in special ed because special ed kids had all the fun. They get to go to the store. They got go to the gym all day long. They get to play basketball. They don't got to take no tests. I was like, yo, I'm getting in special ed. Damn this Barney class.
Yo, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later, man. This is yo, everybody out there, if you was laughing at the smart kids, that wasn't the right thing. Don't teach your kids to laugh at the smart kids.
At the smart kids.
You did.
I was a smart kid that didn't want to be a smart kid. I wanted to be a dumb kid in special ed and have all the fun.
Right.
Special ed kids got to go to the store.
You wanted to be with them, have fun in school and not do no work and laugh. You want to be with the dummies because the dummies laughed at the smart kids.
Jingles and now laters, you know what I'm saying, in my pocket.
Hot tamales.
I wanted to throw rocks in the hallway. You know, I wanted to put gum in girls' hair. I wanted to do all the fun stuff that nobody else could do and get away with it.
Brief on grief, man.
You don't get beaten some more because your mother think you're retarded.
Brief on grief. Can you take us home, man, please? Please, man.
I
Once you get a special ed, there's no longer fees. The mother's automatic. Oh, he's retarded. I can get a check. Keep doing it, baby. We're about to get an extra $600.
Oh man, I just think, man, listen to the show, man. Always appreciate, man, the topics, man. And I listen to some of the stories, and people who've been burned by some choices. Stay encouraged, man. Keep sacrificing because it's going to pay off. Don't let one person deter you from making the sacrifices God wants you to make.
Sacrifice. That's what it's about. Cat.
And me, I say that a lot of the progress that we're working on, we're not going to be around to see it because it's being built now. The minds are being changed, and it's going to come over time after there is a lot of different black business owners. You come down and find out what it takes to run the business, and then that information passed on and passed on and passed on. So we may not even see what we're working on.
Indeed. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Overnight success take about 15 years. You know what I'm saying? This is my 8.5 year being in prison. I know I got about 6.5, 7 more years to even start to see an inch of success. You know what I'm saying? The process is long. It's worth it. It's relevant. And I think that we need to work more on appreciating each other. You know what I'm saying? Being the best version of ourselves, man.
Indeed.
And if you go to special ed, know that your mother gonna get a check.
Well, what a great way to end the show.
Mike, let me say one more thing.
Go ahead.
One more thing, Jack.
If you listen to what Prince said, right? Every experience he went through, he did not give up. He learned something from it.
Indeed.
That's how you become a better guy further down the line.
Indeed. Well, that's what's up, man. Yo, always remember, persistence always overcomes resistance. Sacrifice was the word today. Sacrifice. You got to sacrifice something. You know what I'm saying?
Mike, can I say one more thing before you go, please? One more thing. Last thing, I promise. So, if y'all go outside today, man, I'm walking down something. I'm going to say hello to every single person I see. Can y'all say hello to somebody? Can y'all say hello with a smile? Make them feel good. Man, let's have a great day today, man. Say hello to people, please. I'm begging y'all.
Sacrifice. Sacrifice smiling at somebody today and saying hi. You know what I'm saying? With this silly beard this guy has on his chin, nappy beard. Get a better beard. Do your best, man. Now, seriously, sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your time just a little bit to move further for somebody else and to help yourself. That's what it's all about. Peace and love. I'll see y'all later tomorrow morning, man. We out here once again on the check-in. Appreciate everybody for tapping in all the way around. Thanks, Prince, for running your mouth this morning. Next time I'm gonna make you wait a lot longer.
I just said good morning to that brother right there. He said good morning 3 times back. He's like, good morning, good morning, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
It's magnetic. Jay, appreciate you. Always on since you tapped in that day. So we appreciate you too, sis. And we're gonna keep going, man. I'll see y'all later. Ernest Jackson. Okay. Peace and love.